Everybody is talking about whether 2022 will have a second round of H-1B lottery. So H-1B lottery will be conducted in the middle of March every year, and the first round of H-1B quota winner will have until June 30th to submit their H-1B applications. So by the end of June, USCIS should know how many H-1B quota left unused, and then if there is any, USCIS will conduct second round of H-1B lottery by the end of July. At least that's what showed in the history in the past 2 years. Last year, USCIS conducted third round of H-1B lottery in November. 2022 March, USCIS received total 483,927 H-1B lottery entries, and the first round, USCIS picked up 127,600 winners. Those numbers don't matter because a lot of analysts use those numbers to predict whether there's a second round of H-1B lottery. What matters most is the rate of submission by the first round. USCIS has never announced these statistics because whether there is unused H-1B quota left in the first round determines how many submit their H-1B applications in the first round. And if there is a high rate of H-1B submission, then we can predict there is no quota left. Then there is no second round of H-1B lottery at all. But because we don't have this kind of number, so we have to look at the big picture. The first year of H-1B lottery is in 2019. So many H-1B participants, they found a job by March. However, they lost their job due to the pandemic by June. That's why many were selected but lost their job and unable to submit their H-1B. This is the first reason. If the economy is not good, the submission rate will be low. Second, H-1B abuse. Because the H-1B electronic lottery system, the cost to participate in H-1B lottery is very, very low. Could be just $10 registration fee. So H-1B abuse have a skyrocketing rate. In the last 2 years, a lot of not in good faith H-1B job offer. A lot of company, they don't even have a good faith job offer. They help H-1B beneficiaries to have multiple entries in H-1B lottery system to help them to get H-1B quota. So that's why we see one H-1B beneficiary, they have like 20 companies and sponsors in the H-1B lottery. And they end up to have multiple H-1B quota, but eventually they will only submit 1 or 2 H-1B applications. So that's why we see so many unused H-1B quota left for the second round. In 2022, USCIS at least verbally warned those H-1B abuser. If they see there is a facilitated companies and the lack of the good faith job offer in the system just to increase the likelihood of getting H-1B quota, and all entries will be considered invalid. I don't know how USCIS is going to enforce that policy, but at least this warning scared off some H-1B abusers. So if the economy is very strong and we have a record low unemployment rate, and if H-1B abuser will be less than the past, then we will see much higher submission rate for the first round of H-1B. So if that happens, I believe we are unlikely to have a second round of H-1B lottery for 2022. Our previous video have very detailed information about H-1B alternative. So if you are not going to have H-1B working visa in 2022, you could consider O1 working visa, L working visa, J visa, or if you are Canadian and Mexican, you can consider TN visa, or extending your OPT or even consider CPT if that's a legit program. Hope today's information is helpful for you to plan your next step. Thank you.